Okay, so we are here for lesson number 2. And okay, so I've got a slideshow for everybody.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Mary. How are you?
I see you're not wearing your hat today.
I know it's not as cold today, so I don't have my hat on. Hello, Sonic. So today our topic is going to be an introduction to debate, themes and topics in debating. So we're going to be discussing what the theme or the topic of a debate is. So first of all, it's important to select themes and topics to debate that are interesting, so they capture the audience's attention. So we want to make sure that the topics that we're debating, people are interested in. The theme is the main subject, and it is used to guide the debate and the arguments that each team should make. So once we have our theme or our topic decided, we need to, that will help us understand which arguments the proposition team should make and which arguments the opposition team should make. So there are certain things to consider when we come up with a debate theme. The first one is make sure the audience can relate to the theme. It will help them to understand why we're debating it. Is that the princess from Tangled, Mary?
I think so.
Oh, that's a good movie. The second thing we should do is make the theme interesting, so the audience will want to listen to everything you have to say. And the third thing we should consider is to make sure that the theme is appropriate for the debaters. So, things like maybe religion and politics might not be the best theme for children to be debating. So we want to make sure that the theme is relatable, interesting, and age appropriate. So I've got some examples of themes here. And the first one is community. And community is just discussing ways to make our neighborhood that we live in a better place. We could also debate about animals. So we could explore how important it is to consider animal welfare and conservation. And finally, we could also debate friendship. So we could debate the qualities that make a good friend. So does everybody understand about themes so far?
Yeah.
Awesome. So one of the best ways to come up with a great topic for a debate is to do an activity called brainstorming. Brainstorming is really easy and it gets your brain really thinking about good ideas. And all we've got to do to brainstorm is simply write down your theme in the center of a piece of paper and write down all the things you can think of that have something to do with the theme. So we're going to try that now together. So I'm going to bring up my whiteboard here. So let's think of a theme. Who has an idea for a theme that we can brainstorm? All right, I'll come up with one then. Let's do, oh, Mary's got an idea. Mary, what's your idea?
I think brainstorm about maths.
Maths. So what could we debate about maths? Let's find out. Okay, so somebody tell me something that they know about maths. I'll get us started. So we could debate something about, oh, we could come up with addition. Who else has an idea about maths? Stick your hand up and give me your ideas. Mary again.
Subtraction.
Good, subtraction. All right, somebody else. Oh, I've got a message here. Okay, Tina said it has complicated expressions. Good. All right, let's get some more ideas going, guys. Good, Min. Multiplication. I can think of geometry. Logic maths, division. Good. Numbers. Algebra. Mia, what's your idea? Pardon?
Number value.
Number value. Good. Got a few more messages here. Perimeter and area. We've got numbers. Ah, good. So we've got statistics. We've got probability. Number rounding. We have remainders. Good. So this is the basic idea of a brainstorm. So fantastic work, guys. We came up with a lot of good ideas. Now the way
I think is fraction.
fractions, good. Okay, so you can see here that we've come up with a bunch of great ideas here. And the way that we can turn this into a tool for debating is that we can use it to help us come up with a topic of debate. We can use it to come up with possible arguments for our team to make during a debate. So I'm going to save that one. And we're going to do another brainstorm. This time, I'm going to give you a theme for debate. And from that, we're going to have a go at developing it into topics. So I'll give us the theme technology. So who can think of an idea about technology? So I would say good machines. Now, in this brainstorm, we're going to try to be a little bit more organized. So I might say computers over here. Good, social media. I saw robots, robotics. Facebook, good, Mia. So Facebook is a type of social media. So we're going to try and keep our categories together like this. So we've got Facebook there. Mobile devices, laptops. So I've got computers. Let's go. Laptops. We've got the internet. I saw AI. Good. Virtual reality. We've got VR. I saw Zalo. So electricity. You can also have video games. Messenger, television. So social media. Messenger. We've got phones. From there, we can have smartphones. So we see here in this type of brainstorm, we're not just writing our ideas down, we're also trying to put them into categories. Oppo phone, good. So we've got Oppo. We can have iPhones.
Apple.
Good. So then from Apple, we could also branch out to iPad. Oh, I'm actually lovely. MacBooks. So in this type of brainstorm, you can see that we try to connect all of our ideas together, and it helps us to keep them more organized. So in video games, I could do Xbox. I could do PlayStation. Social media, I could do Twitter. Nokia phones. There's a brand that I haven't heard from in a while. Yep, we've got iPhones there. So we can put wires, very good. Nanotechnology, very good, Min. So we've got nanotech, wires. We could even go as far as, say, cables. Good, we've got tablets. So we then could say Samsung Galaxy. Okay, very good, everybody. Smartwatches. What's Mastel, Bill?
It's a kind of phone.
It's a brand of.
It's just like Nokia.
Okay, so it's a brand of phones. I've never heard of that one before. Got Mastel. Very good, guys. All right, so we can also, I'll add watches. Very good. So we see as well, by organizing our brainstorm like this, we've connected all the ideas that can be connected together. And if we think of any ideas that spawn from the ideas on the brainstorm at the moment, we can also add those. So we could go from, so for example, we could connect internet and video games, and we get online gaming. So ideally, the way that we would want to do these brainstorms is do it the first way, the way we did it with the maths. We'd want to do it like that first, so that we just get all our ideas down on paper in a super messy brainstorm, just taking down ideas. And then we'd want to do it again like this way, except we just want to make it a bit more organized. So we can group all of our ideas together so that we can come up with themes for debating that are, they're more organized. So, well done, guys. You did really good with these brainstorms. So if we then, so we could then take that brainstorm, I'm going to bring it up here. So once we have got our brainstorm, I'll share the screen for you all again. There we go. So we see our brainstorm. We can now come up with a good topic. So I'm going to find some space here just to open up a Word document. There we go. So okay, so we have all of the things about technology. So these are all of our potential themes that we can use to come up with a debate topic. So can I get Mia can you please pick one of the topics on the brainstorm, or one of the themes from the brainstorm? Ooh, hang on a second. I think there's a problem with my audio. Okay, could you say that again, please, Mia? I can't hear you.
Yeah. Me too.
There.
The topic I choose is English.
No, we've got to pick something from the brainstorm here, something that's on this brainstorm. Pick one of the themes. Can't hear you again. I don't know what's going on with your microphone, Mia, but you keep cutting in and cutting out. I'll come back to you a bit later. Bill, can you pick a topic for me, please? Or pick a theme?
Robotics.
Okay, so we're going to go robotics. So from robotics, we can then either come up with a theme, a topic to debate based on robotics, or we could pick a second theme and try and find a topic from that, from both of them. So we could pick, for example, so robotics, we could think of a topic like, will robotics help humans in the long run? Actually, no, it would. Good, Tina. I like that. So, will robotics end up taking over the world? Or will robots end up taking over the world? Good. Or we could have a look at another, we could pick another topic. So can I get Min, can I get you to pick another topic from the board?
Okay, I pick video game.
Okay, robotics and video games. So that is the theme. What topic could we come up with to debate that involves robotics and video games? Mary?
Can robots play video games?
We could. So we would want to perhaps word it a bit differently. We could maybe ask the question like, could we eventually teach robots to play video games? So, good work, guys. We got some great ideas for our brainstorms. And yes.
You need to capitalize the C in the word could, because it's
Very good. Could we eventually teach robots to play video games? Thank you, Mary. So we see there, just from doing a few brainstorming exercises, how we can eventually come up with our debate topics. So good work, guys. That was really good. And it's not just debating that we can use these brainstorming activities in. This can help you in any area of your life where you need to just get your ideas down on paper and figure out how they interact with each other. This is a great way to make sense of your ideas. Could robots take over the world? I love it. So, does everybody understand what we just talked about with themes and brainstorming activities?
Yes.
Fantastic. So Bill, you had your hand up. Did you have a question or something you'd like to say?
No, I'm sick wrong. So.
No worries. And Sonic, do you have a question or anything? Yes?
Can I go to the toilet?
You may. Okay. So now that we've had a go at developing some debate topics, very well done, everybody, by the way, great ideas. We want to have a look at what makes a good debate topic. So to make a good debate topic, it should be engaging. We want to capture the audience's attention and keep everybody interested in the conversation. So something like, will robotics end up taking over the world? I think that would make a great debate, because I would certainly love to hear what people have to say about that. The next part of a good debate topic is make sure your topic is balanced. Yes, you may, Mary. So we need to make sure that our debate topic is balanced. So a good debate, you should be able to argue it from multiple points of view. It shouldn't just be a one-sided argument, or else it's going to be very hard to debate if one team's got all the arguments and the other team can't really say anything. So we need to make sure that our topic is balanced. And finally, a good debate topic should always be age appropriate. So we mentioned that before. So certain topics may be like religion or politics, probably not the best idea for kids to be debating things like that, because those topics can be people have very strong views on topics like that. So it probably should be a very rare occasion that we have a debate on topics like that. So let's have a look at some example debate topics based on themes. So if our theme, going back to the example themes that we were talking about earlier in the lesson, if our theme is community, a couple of example topics would be things like, should we have more parks in our neighborhood? Or is it important to recycle and protect the environment? So both of those topics meet all three of these rules. So they would be interesting to debate. It'd be interesting to hear your points of view on those topics. It would be, those topics can be balanced. You can make arguments for both sides of those topics, and they're very age appropriate. Like there's nothing rude or horrible about those topics that shouldn't really be discussed by children. So they'd be perfectly acceptable debate topics to use. Does that make sense to everybody? Terrific. And our next theme was animals. So a couple of possible topics for animals would be, should zoos exist to protect endangered species? Or another topic could be, is it better to adopt a pet from a shelter rather than buying one? So again, two great debate topics. They're age appropriate. We could listen to some interesting arguments about them, and we're able to make debates for both sides of the argument. And finally, friendship. If our theme is friendship, a couple of topics that we could use are, what qualities make a good friend? And another topic would be, should we share our toys with our friends? So, again, we had some good debate topics there. They're balanced, so we could make arguments for both sides, age appropriate, and we could have some interesting conversations about those topics. So, the importance of topic selection. So, one of I've just realized that I haven't been sharing my screen. So I'll just quickly share it. So yeah, just to quickly go back over those slides. So the characteristics of the good debate topic, we see there, make your topic engaging, capture your audience's attention, make sure the topic is balanced. A good debate should invite arguments from multiple points of view, and the topic of a debate should always be age appropriate. The debaters should understand what they're arguing about. And then there we had our topics for the theme of community. We had our topics for the theme of animals. And we had our topics for the theme of friendship. Okay. So what I want to do now is so now I just want to quickly work in the other direction. So I'll give you a couple of examples of debate topics and their themes. And then we're going to go to topic number 3, and we are going to have a look. We're going to have a guess at the theme. So, topic number 1, should every child learn to swim? Now, the way that I like to try and figure out the themes for the debates is that in the topic, there's usually a couple of clue words in the topic that will help you figure out the theme. So in topic number 1, for example, should every child learn to swim? So our theme is water safety and education. So the way that I would figure that one out, is by looking for my clue words. So my clue words would be learn and swim. And so learn is education, because when we learn something, we're getting educated. And swimming, water safety. So we see there how our debate topic helps us to figure out the theme of the debate. And if we have a look at topic number 2, we can see, should children be allowed to have smartphones? And our theme is technology and childhood. So we could have a look here and go, okay, so children, that leads me to think that the debate is about childhood. And cross it out. And smartphones, we can see technology. So does that make sense? Sweet. So now we're going to have a look at topic number 3. Should students be required to regularly visit museums? So first of all, what do we think would be our clue words for the topic?
Required.
Required. I think that's more of a descriptive word than a clue word. So we're looking for the I'd say for the nouns in the sentence. Very good. I saw that message from Tina as well. Well done, guys. So we've got museums. And what might the other clue word be? So we've got our question word here. We've got another noun here. So we've got a person or a play, or we've got a person or a thing here. We've got a descriptive word, descriptive word, descriptive word, descriptive. So we've got descriptive word, descriptive word, descriptive word, descriptive, descriptive, descriptive. So that's how we want to break this, break these topics down. We want to remove all of the descriptive words, and we just want to look for the nouns, the people or the objects in the sentence. And that is what's going to lead us to our themes. So the only word left other than museums is students. So we've got our two clue words there, students and museums. So what do we think the theme of this debate might be? So first of all, what do students do? What do students do? Ah, good, Tina. So we might have a look at culture, because we go to a museum to learn about culture and art, and we go to look at beautiful things in museums. And students would be students learn or education. So we now have our good, it could possibly be history. Good, so we have a few potential themes here. We could have history or culture or learning and education. So let's have a look now at what the theme for this debate is. So we've got education and the arts. So we could also say education and culture or learning and culture. So there we go. Sorry, I'm just arguing with my Zoom as I try and get my chat box up. So very good, Tina. You figured out the theme of the debate. Well done. Everybody else had some good guesses too. But with our theme, we always want to make it more general, because keep in mind, we can go to an art museum, or we can go to a natural history museum or a science museum. There are lots of different types of museums. So we want to try and keep the theme a bit broader. So all museums teach us about culture, really. Are you struggling to stay awake, Sally? So let's have a look at topic number 4. So what do we think are our clue words in topic number 4? Is it better to be an only child or to have siblings? So who has an idea what our clue words might be? Good, Tina. Child or siblings? So what could our potential themes be for this debate topic? So siblings, what are our siblings? What are our siblings? What are our siblings a part of? Good, Sally, siblings as well. So what are our siblings a part of? Good. Our family. Very good. So, and what could our clue word be about child? What could our clue word be about child? Good, Tina, childhood. Or maybe it could be children. Very good. So we've got a few ideas now. Family or childhood or children. So let's have a look. Family and relationships. So we were pretty close there. We were pretty close. Family and relationships. But we're starting to get good at this, guys. Well done. So let's do one more. So what might our clue words be in topic number 5? Animals that are kept in zoos better off than wild animals. Let's hear from a few different people for this one. So Mia, what do you think some of our clue words could be?
Zoos or wild animals.
So zoos and wild animals. Good. So we have zoos and wild animals. So what do we think could be a possible topic for this debate? Have a think. What could be the theme of this debate if our clue words are zoos and wild animals? So if we're comparing animals kept in zoos to animals out in the wild, it could be maybe the safety of the animals. So we could put animal safety. What's something else that we could, what could be another possible theme? Animal life, good. Wildlife and imprisonment, good, Tina. So good. So we've got animal safety, animal life, and imprisonment. Forest life, good. Could be that. Good work, guys. So let's have one more look at our possible themes. We've got animal safety, animal life, imprisonment, and forest life. So let's have a look what our theme is. Conservation and animal welfare. So we could say that animal safety and conservation were pretty close guesses. So animal welfare, how are they being kept in the zoos? And conservation, aiming at trying to make sure species don't go extinct. So very good, guys. Good work. So that was some really good work, guys. Some good guesses. Okay, so let's just go back over what we've learned today. So the theme, as we've discovered, is a less specific kind of topic of debate. So we saw with our brainstorming activity that we could have one central theme, and then we could come up with lots of different other themes from that. So we saw with technology, we had such great answers like phones and social media, video games, robotics, and all of these themes, they all come back to that one central theme of technology. And then from there, we can use that to develop our actual topic or the question that we want to debate. So fantastic work, everybody. I'm going to set your homework. I want you to pick 5 topics. So 5 themes. And I want you to do some brainstorms for those 5 topics. Now, I want you to do it, each topic, I want you to do in two stages. So it'll be a total of 10 brainstorms. Shouldn't take you all that long. Your kids are really smart. You're really good at coming up with all of these ideas. So first of all, we want to do it like the way we did our maths one. So stage 1, we want to just come up with our central theme and then just think of anything else that we can do, or that we can think of to do with that theme. So maths, we had subtraction, division, rounding numbers, multiplication, geometry, complicated expressions, just all of these different ideas, just put them down on a piece of paper. And then from there, once we've done that, we want to tidy it up a bit. More tidy than this one, please. This was just an example. But we see how we go out to video games, and we've got Xbox, PlayStation, we've got a social media, we've got Twitter, Zalo, Facebook, Messenger. So our second brainstorm on the topic, we want it to be a bit more organized like that. And then once you've done that, I want you to come up with 2 different topics per brainstorm. So I want you to come up with 10 different debate topics in total based off of these brainstorms that you do. So get a practice at that, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thank you for a great lesson. Well done, everybody.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
teacher.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.